You and I could do good business together.
Good evening, Daniel.
Mayor Thompson, I'm surprised to see you at the Dunbar Club.
It's Bill to my friends.
Is it wise, Bill, for the mayor to be seen in an illegal gambling establishment?
I don't know, Daniel. This is Chicago. There's a chance it might win me the election by a landslide. I wanted to come by in person to say I was sorry to hear about your father.
Thank you. He did his best, supporting his family and community as long as he could.
You think he would have given free funeral services to every other family in the Second Ward?
It's my power, my business. It's what he would have wanted. It's a family trade.
Doesn't sound like business at all. Not one that lasts long, anyway.
Who else would they go to, Bill? You? Dump Grandma on the steps to City Hall?
Maybe Grandma drank too much of your fine hooch. Maybe she got on the wrong side of a debt in your casino. Maybe Grandma had to moonlight in your brothel to make ends meet.
People have their vices. It's an unsavory business. But I am a businessman.
I was hoping to speak to Jackson the businessman rather than Jackson the humanitarian. He seems the smarter of the two.
I'll check if he's in. What's your request?
I have some issues in my administration at the moment. There's an opportunist, Mr. Jerry Johnson, who doesn't share my vision for the city. He's threatening to go to the papers. I'd like you to stop him before he impacts my re-election campaign. Just scare him. Nothing too extreme.
How much can the city spare for this important work?
I thought you had the interests of the community at heart. Aren't I the community?
Why doesn't the community put its hand in its pocket and see how much it has to spare?
I'll give you...
How generous.
Bet it on the wheel. You might get lucky.
Have you given thought to endorsing me as a committeeman for the Second Ward?
Daniel the humanitarian, sure, but Daniel the businessman.
It's fine when Daniel the businessman needs to get his hands dirty.
Well, that is his business. Now is not the right time. With the election, we need discretion.
Fine. I'll take care of your opportunist. Hand over the cash.
You help me, I help you. That's the deal. Call me when it's done. You can trust me, Daniel. Now, is there a back door out of here?
Sure. Let me show you out.
Welcome to Chicago. Let's have a look around.
All right. Got it.
Chicago is a dangerous place, and in order to survive, you're gonna need to learn how to fight. Fortunately, I know right where you can find one.
Okay.
This precinct belongs to Ronnie O'Neal. He calls himself the boss of the Meatpackers gang. His thugs aren't gonna know what hit them. In Empire of Sin, combat is turn-based. The queue of characters waiting to take their turn is above, and the turn order is decided by a character's initiative stat. If enemies are allied with a boss, that boss is also shown under their portrait. The action bar is below. In combat, you can move or choose an action from the action bar. Some actions require a target. It's your turn, so fire a shot if you've got a target, choose another action, or move into cover. Each character has 2 action points, or AP. Generally, each action takes 1 AP. Extended moves, special weapons, and some abilities take 2 AP. Bosses have unique abilities with special effects that unlock after you've disposed of a certain number of enemies. You'll see the icon fill up on the action bar with each successful kill the boss makes. Use those abilities strategically when they become available. Using cover is vital to your survival. Cover is provided by the environment. Walls, cars, big objects, etc. Cover can be full cover, represented by a full shield. Or half cover, represented by a half shield. You can be flanked by the enemy and lose all of the cover benefits. So, be
There could be no other end.
Attacking a racket in a precinct you don't own sets it to the ransacked state. You want to own this racket? Well, you're gonna have to take out the safe house at Depot first. Taking out that building takes the whole precinct, but more on that later. The gunfire attracted some of the local criminal talent, and they're looking for work. As your empire grows, you'll gain access to bigger and better hired guns, too. Notice that your crew members have a take, their price for working with you. The take is based on a percentage of your total earnings. In general, the better they are, the higher the take. Gangsters range from professional hitmen to shockingly wayward criminals. They have opinions about the people they work with, and their personalities and traits develop over time. Gangsters also have different professions and weapon specialties. Nora here is a mob doctor, and that means she can use sniper rifles. Position her far from her target in combat to make the most of her skills. You'll find gangsters looking for work out in the world and in the Black Book. As you become more powerful, you'll gain access to more hardened, skilled gangsters. Now, hire your second crew member.
Okay.
Now you've got yourself a squad. Just in time, too. It just so happens Ronnie's got a brewery close by. Let's take it out. Zoom out to the world map to see where it is. From the world map, you can see who owns what. Right now, this is Ronnie's precinct. Each precinct is controlled by a safe house or depot. Taking out other rackets in the precinct means that you'll cut down the number of reinforcements that show up when you attack the safe house or depot. So, it's a good idea to hit them first.
Okay.
Need something? Coming for you. Problem?
The meatpackers were expecting you. Hopefully, they've also expected their funerals. Let's take them out.
Oh no! Bollocks!
God, Doc!
Swell. We did it!
You're gonna need more than a few guns to take out Ronnie and his guards. Luckily, the black market's got everything you need. Open the black market. Now that you're in the shop window, it's time to get yourself some provisions. If you've got the cash, you can pay to get a better weapon here, or wait for one to drop in the loot after a fight. The black market is restocked frequently, so make sure to check back often for new weapons and supplies. Check the stats and effects of any item in the shop in the right window pane. If you want a recommendation, you can't go wrong with a first aid kit. Check the stats and effects of any item in the shop in the right window pane. Leave the shop when you have what you need. Now, take out Ronnie's brewery to let him know who's boss.
Move.
You need to move into cover. Breweries are well guarded, and this is a tough
right.
fight.
Ashes to ashes. There could be
We did
no
it!
other end.
Great job. Breweries are critical to a boss's empire. This brewery supplies alcohol to Ronnie's rackets. Looks like he's going dry.
You've been trashing my rackets, Jackson, and I ain't too fucking happy about it. You should stick to working with stiffs. Oh, this is pointless. When you decide you want to talk face to face, you know where to find me.
You picked up a new weapon in the loot from that brewery fight. And not a moment too soon. Open your gangster sheet to learn how to equip it. Here you'll see our active character's loadout. This is all of the equipment that they currently have equipped. Select a weapon slot to open up your faction inventory. Here you can see all of the weapons that your faction has available, and which weapons your character can equip. Note, each profession is limited to certain weapon types. Select a new weapon from the faction inventory if you want to equip it to your active character. If you're low on HP after a fight, you can use your doctor to heal up. Select your doctor, then interact with the character you want to heal. From the radial menu, choose Heal. You can do the same thing with health kits. Sit-downs with another boss is serious business. They usually take place in a boss's racket, but they can take place in safe houses too. Zoom out to the world map to find Ronnie's safe house.
I heard you were half a saint, Daniel. Racketeering doesn't suit you. You got the wrong type of hat.
I'm well-mannered, yes, but not always well-behaved.
Well, you better start behaving. If you don't learn to play by the rules, you'll be seeing angels fucking soon.
I see death every day, Ronnie. If you want to scare me, you'll have to try harder.
Is that right? You might want to watch what you say. I ain't afraid of getting the floors dirty.
I'd rather you didn't. They're gonna be my floors soon.
You surprised me, Jackson. You got edge. So I'm gonna give you one more chance. Get the fuck out of Chicago, or you're gonna find out firsthand just how deep Lake Michigan goes. What's it gonna be?
You'll say I'm old-fashioned, but I'd much rather settle this the traditional way.
If it's fisticuffs you want, Daniel, then I'll tell you what. It's your funeral.
Doubtful.
Nah.
Assholes.
This is a boss battle, in the literal sense. To win at this game, you need to be the last one standing. Take Ronnie out, and his safe house and precinct are all yours. By the way, if you get an enemy into a bleeding out state, it's worth putting them out of their misery. Perform a brutal execution, and you'll gain the bloodlust status effect, which immediately gives you extra health and heals you slowly over time.
Gotcha. Moving. That is unfortunate.
I'm on it. Now you've made me really angry. Oh, that's amazing.
Shit!
Better run, punks!
Understood.
Right away. Now I'm really angry. Oh, that's so good.
I'm going.
Fuck!
As you command.
Right away. And to think we can't be friends. Too late now. Oh, that's so good. Ah, bollocks!
We did it!
When you take over a precinct, you have 4 options available. Occupy lets you take over a precinct with all rackets in working order. Loot and Occupy still takes over the precinct, but you'll wreck some rackets in the process. The sack and raise options won't transfer ownership to you. Sack wrecks the place for the faction that owns the precinct, but keeps them in control. Raise removes control of the precinct from that faction entirely and transfers it over to thugs. You can't raise a precinct run by thugs. Use sack and raise sparingly and strategically. This is the precinct screen. You can get a good look at the state of your precinct from here. Looks like you've inherited Ronnie's thug problem. If you want to make the most of your precinct, you'll have to do something about them. At the top, you can see how many racket slots this precinct can hold, how many slots are available, how many are already built, and how many are occupied by thugs. There are 4 racket types: speakeasies, breweries, brothels, and casinos. Speakeasies can't function without alcohol, but they've got a big capacity for customers. Breweries make the alcohol that runs your empire, so make sure you've got enough of them. Keep an eye on your police activity, because the cops love shutting breweries down. Brothels may not be your big earners, but they don't need much alcohol to function, and they increase your customer cap in the precinct. Casinos have variable income, depending on how many big winners you get. They'll also draw more customers to the precinct. Striking a balance between your rackets is key to making sure you can support all those thirsty customers. Equipping available racket slots in your precinct provides you with reinforcements if your safe house or depot is attacked. No one else can build up in your precinct while you control it, but there's always a chance that you can be attacked. You can see how much and what type of alcohol your precinct is consuming on the left side of the screen. The default for alcohol is to serve your best booze available, but you can change that here. Upgrade your breweries to produce better quality alcohol and make more money from your booze-slinging joints. You've also got improvement slots which apply bonuses to your precinct. They affect your rackets, police activity, and customers. You have a limited number of improvement slots available, so use them wisely. Keep taking precincts in the neighborhood, and eventually you'll achieve total neighborhood domination. Different neighborhoods provide specific bonuses once you have total domination over them. Explore the city to get a taste for the different offerings out there. Select a racket to see what kind of upgrades are available, or equip a new racket if you've got an empty slot. Close the screen when you're ready. For most rackets, you've got 4 different ways you can class up your joints: security, deflect, ambience, and word of mouth. Breweries have production, alcohol quality, and storage upgrades too. Safe houses have security, production, and alcohol quality upgrades. The information panel to the right shows your upgrade's current state and what you'll get in the next upgrade. Remember, upgrades take time, so think carefully before you choose what to upgrade. Close the precinct screen when you're ready to continue.